Okay, stay calm, y'all. It's happening. The holiday Christmas decoration is now began. I have a completely different house this year, so I have no idea what I'm doing with this house. All I know is I have picked up a lot of treasures this year, thinking about how I wanted to decorate. We got a new tree, and I'm doing a new color scheme for ornaments. Y'all saw me paint the jadeite color, some old bulbs from years ago, and then I purchased some new ones this year. So let's see how this all goes. Hi guys, welcome back to the Journey channel. Yes, got a little bit of this and that that's going on, some organization, some cleaning out. But the biggest thing is I'm starting to decorate the new home for Christmas, and I have no idea. Like, okay, so when you have your old house for 20 some plus years, almost 30 years, you know where things go. And so I'm really starting from scratch because I have like a whole different layout, a whole different brightness. This house is really bright, it's really open. I've already recycled up some of my trees already, and already sold some. I thought, well, if it sells, then I will just go ahead and come up with something new. So today's video is just going to be like a Christmas tree and a couple little TikTok inspirations that I saw. Like, oh, I better get on that bandwagon before you can't find them anymore. And then Chris is out working on the bar area in our garage. So I'll give you a little sneak peek about that. That's going to be a long process because we're either looking for a bar or we are looking for a panel door, a certain type of panel door to make into a bar. And like we said to each other, that there's no rush. This is this is our forever home. Sorry, I've had a little since Thanksgiving. It seems like everybody got together and everybody gave each other colds. That's always fun when welcome to the holidays and welcome to that time of year. Anyway, so Chris is out there working. We haven't quite found the doors or the pieces of wood or the bar that we're looking for, but he's starting the electrical and the paneling, just little things like that when he has time. We didn't have an auction this weekend, so we decided that, hey, I'll start decorating and then you can start working on the walls in the garage. So let's get to decorating the house and share what we have going on here in the Journey channel. I'm gonna do the viral, what a great idea, put a kitchen rod over your kitchen sink to hang some garland. So I need a ladder, it's pretty tall up there, but I need to take that one wreath down. The sign I can't take down because Chris Brad nailed it in, so there's no unscrewing that. That's okay, I love my farmer's market sign that I made decades ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna take that down, and we're gonna see if we can get this shower curtain rod up there. We'll see how it goes. At least I know with the ladder I can stand on the countertops. That'll make it a little bit easier. Now, I ordered this garland off of Amazon and it actually came from Factory Direct, but I couldn't find it on Factory Direct. I only found it on Amazon. I didn't want something big and bulky and heavy. And you know, garland can be expensive. Holy cow, garland can be expensive. Um, so I think I'm going to need 2 pieces because I want it to trundle down on the side to hang down on the side. So it's got some little fake berries. It's got some real glued on pine cones. So I'm sure I'll have to play with it to fluff it out. But I think it's like, I don't know what fir tree it is, but I know that I like a lot of their greenery from Factory Direct. So let's get it hung up. So I thought it was kind of an awkward position to try to put the greenery up while the rod was up. So I took the rod down to wire it on. So I do want to add lights to these, so I'm just going to do some simple fairy lights. They're lightweight. I wouldn't have to worry about cords. So I did 2 of the garland, and then I'm going to do 2 of the fairy lights, making sure that my on-off switch are the part that's hanging down. So I'll live with it this way for a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to make it too much fuller because it'll cover up the side, or if I want to add any ornaments to it or not. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is. So isn't it amazing how fast things become unorganized? So this pile has been sitting here since I made the IOD transfers in the shadow box, little Santas. So some of this I haven't even used. So yet again, here it came from the new house with us and I haven't touched it, and I'm probably not going to use it. So I'm going to weed through that. I don't need all this clutter by any means. So I have a box. I'm going to see what I'm going to either sell at the auction house or donate. I need to deal with my stamp sets. Because I have too many, which is not a problem, but they're too heavy now for these brackets. They're sliding off. So I'm going to put like my letter ones up here that I use a lot, and then the rest of them I will take down and put in boxes. I love that theory, and it did work, but I have too much weight on those, and so they just push it forward. They were actually breaking the pegboard. I overfilled them a little bit. And sometimes stuff just gets stuck on here that I could be selling. Or that could go out to the shop. Now that, because I have the cabinetry now that I didn't have when I put all the stuff up on this shelf. So since I have that cabinetry, that's where it should go. That's where it's easily accessible. My greenery I probably still keep in here. That way, I mean, I can only have so much stuff over there into the shop. Yeah, so some of this is like, you know, like inventory. This is greenery. Put that up there. You know, if you can't buy the full bells, then unfortunately, I mean, I should be using these in some kind of Christmas decor right now, because the broken pieces don't sell. It has to be the whole lot of antique bells, but we got these in a haul, so I should have been using those on some of my Christmas. More greenery, more greenery. I'll hoard onto those. Oh, these things are hard because we went through a stage where we were picking up too many of these viewfinders, and they really don't sell for very much, and they don't sell very fast. So I might just send these on to auction just because they've done their time. Then I need to see, like, okay, what burlap do I actually need? I used this last year. This is like a macrame. I probably would use that. I love this. This is one of my favorite ticking that I get at Hobby Lobby in the sewing section. I have really not used these enough. Nor the burlap. I know it's such a hard decision, but I want to use these totes for my stamp sets because I think they will fit, and they're strong boxes to hold them. So not that they don't go vertical by any means, but at least I could have some of them, and I guess I don't need these on there if I'm not going to hang them, but I'll still keep my Ziplocs on there because it keeps all the pieces and parts together. You just find different ways to display stuff, I guess. How much ribbon do I need? Probably not as much as I think. Then green sacks. Oh, some of them are retail, so I should, like this one's in good condition, so I should put that in our retail area. Yeah, I just never know what I'm going to crate because I do crate with these all the time, so it's hard to weed out, isn't it, y'all? That one. Yeah, that one's hard because it's got the B right where you need. You want that emblem. That one's not bad. Oh, that's just plain, but it's in good shape. So I was able to get 2 boxes into one by weeding out some that just are not going to be project pieces. Only a couple, only like 2 are resellable as is. And the rest I see as project pieces. So that way this container can hold some greenery. I don't want to get rid of my greenery. I need to use my greenery. Oh, I had pine cones. I had pine cones I didn't know about. Oh, see, that's what happens. And those, oops, there goes that. I think it, probably should put the long ones. At least if they're upright, I can see them better. Okay, well, I got 1 box and some stamps off the floor. Okay, my goal is to get all that off the floor. Weed through, am I really going to use it or not? Then, yeah. Oh, let's see, organization. How much can you watch me organize? I'll just show you afterwards, y'all. That is much better. I hated to weed through stuff, but, you know, we just keep buying more stuff or thrifting more stuff, so, and then I found, I thought I was out of See, look at that. I thought it was out of the dollar store floor foam, and I found some, and then I should be using this for my Christmas stuff right now. Didn't know I had a package of air dry clay or some lights. So it was good to go through it right now.
All right, so after we finished off the bathroom, on a previous video you saw that. Now I want to make this into a bar area. Keep in mind we got radiant floor heat out here, so it stays mild. We can set it up for a higher temp when we have get-togethers. But I definitely want to change this out. And also, the previous person that built the house, they have all these outlets, but they're just connected to the beam, so I'll have to do something with that to hide those. And there's a lot of them. You got one on every single pole. And that just seems like excess. All right, so the first thing to be done is to remove everything that we have along here. Now keep in mind, this is Christmas. Normally that stuff is above the bathroom, and I am gonna hide in this area too. So the only spot you'll see the boxes is from the front. But yeah, so I've got to remove everything along this wall to get started. All right, so I got everything cleared off the wall, the TV's down. So we're gonna use the same shiplap material that we used in the bathroom for this, but I do wanna change all the outlets because I'm gonna wrap the beams with barn board going around it so they look like natural beams. So all the outlets have to be removed. Like I said, they put one on every pole. I think I'm gonna have one down here for the fridge, a multi-socket one for the TV and everything that goes with it. I will probably put one here and then one down there.
So you think that he was walking from a jewelry store with a diamond ring for as much as that wiring cost. Oh my goodness. That doesn't look easy to remove.
No.
Not screws, nails. Not screws, nails. Good to know what's behind your walls, or is it better to leave it covered? But at least you can clean it. You know that there's been some mice living up there. So at least it'll get cleaned out. you know, it is what it is.
Box over there. Four new plugs that are not up in the air. Okay, that's All the outlets are in, power is good. So the fridge, like I said, will be on this spot. The TV will be back in the middle. And then I lowered these back down where they should be and reduced the amount of them. I still have to remove the dead wires out of the wall. But then it should all be good.
It's there somewhere. As long as he can see it. I see the top one. that one didn't have to be a perfect cut because that's the underlayment. But at least the plugs are, yay! Just a few more cutting to go. So unfortunately, when we put the tree up, we were so excited to get a new tree after 20 plus years. And I sold our old trees at our garage sale when we first moved in. It was one of those things like if they sell, then it's meant for us to get a new tree, and they sold. So, but we didn't put the tree in anything. And I have always been a fan of just a simple galvanized bucket to put them in. So I get to take the tree out. I'm not going to ask Chris to come in and help me. I'm going to see if I can do it myself. I'm sure I can. I may not be as tall as Chris, but I think I can. So don't make fun of me if I fail. And Peach loves underneath the tree right now. That is like his little I'm hiding spot. He hasn't climbed it. But the galvanized bucket I just washed, brought in from the outside, so I'm sure it's got some smells that he would be like, "Hey, what's that smell? What's that smell?" Gotta figure out how to grab onto the right part. There we go. It's definitely awkward, but it's not difficult by any means. So let me move this over. I did make sure where the handles were on the galvanized bucket, so try again. Try again. I don't want my handles in the front. Not bad. I guess you know you have it together when the lights turn on. So there it is in the bucket. It's just hard to get the whole thing in the frame here. There we go. Ta-da! So honestly, this is a Home Depot tree. Ordered it online. I didn't really think about the colors, like warm lights versus cool lights. So we ordered one with warm lights. So I'll just coordinate all the other lights I buy for the house with the tree, so I have all the same warm lights, I guess. I probably would have picked cool, and had I thought of the time of ordering it, that happens. I mean, I just ordered it, didn't even think anything about it. I was so excited it was pre-lit and that we didn't have to do lights. But so I shut the blind, hopefully that the cars are not distracting. Our road is so busy. So I had these beads last year, black. I know. You probably all are like, black? Well, we like what we like. And you're not going to be able to really see them too much. Do you decorate with your lights on, or do you decorate with your lights off? Then I have some more beads I'll wrap. I like the beads. So I'm so excited. Though those would probably have been better with warm light. Yes, they are cool light. But we'll see what happens when I get them all on. I'm going to do my green first. They almost look fluorescent as they're popping out, don't they? So I had these white bulbs last year. Probably a couple years maybe. So I bought these. Unfortunately, I was looking for red that wasn't really, I wanted them to be shiny like that, not satin. But these are glass. So need to tie a ribbon on them or get a hook. I don't think I have to worry about Peach climbing the tree. He hasn't yet, so I don't think he's going to. So my color scheme is kind of white, green, and red and black. See how this looks. These black ones off of Amazon, I believe they're glass too. It's really hard to find. Sometimes it's hard to find what's in your head when you're searching for something. I got green. Green, can you see them? Green. So they're not really that noticeable. Okay, I have a ton more ornaments to put on, but I won't make you watch me put every single one on. I'll just show you what it looks like after it's done. This bag of vintage Santa. I think they were supposed to be on lights, but I just thought it was kind of fun, reminding me of, the Santa mugs. And I thought, oh, that's a nice pop of red. And there was quite a few in the bag. What, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? So how fun just to add these into the tree. Nothing like a little Santa head. It's just funny. It's funny. So we're supposed to be having fun. I think I love that jadeite color and that pop of red this year, which are two colors I've never added onto our tree. Well, our other tree was very dark and very primitive. Yeah, so I think it's very fun. Very fun. But I have 2 huge boxes of Hallmark ornaments. As you see, last year they didn't get put back in their boxes. So I'm going to dig through and see which ones I can put on. Kind of like I get a pony for Christmas every year, so I might put all those on the tree. I think there's plenty of room. This is a big old tree, I'll tell you that. Old tree of my ponies for Christmas. So, but I think this tree can take it. I think it's big enough and I can fit them on with all the other decorations. I'm happy to put my Hallmark ornaments up. I'm sure that the kids, now that they're gone and not gone, like now that they have their own house, that they will want their ornaments. So I'm kind of like going through them and yeah. Like my daughter Zoe, she collected the Wizard of Oz And what did my son collect? He collected odds and ends like Scooby-Doo, Disney, that kind of stuff. I really collected the Grinch. So I have a whole bunch of the Grinch. I might do a Grinch tree because I have a ton of the Grinches. So we'll see what I get done. But I just love these little ponies for Christmas. They all were different. I have some of the limited editions too. So we'll go ahead and get those added. So I guess I do have a few pony for Christmas. So they come out with one a year. So what is that? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26, and we've been married 29 years. So I guess for the last 26 years, I've gotten a pony for Christmas. Oh, yeah, awesome. I'm loving the tree. Let's turn the tree off and see if we can see the ornaments better. Oh, yeah, there you go. So even with the ornaments off, all the color pops. Yet again, I wish I had got clear light or cool lights, but you know, it is what it is, and I wish the day was brighter, but we're almost at 5 o'clock at night now, so with the tree off, it's still just as pretty. So it's the first time ever I have used red and not burgundy. I love it. I do, and we've never had this bigger tree because our rooms were never this big in our old house. Oh, I love it. Oh, so all my little ponies for Christmas. Love it. My kids' favorite. I probably will get a copyright. But oh, I had to keep that one on there. Just, I love the little creepy Santa heads. I know they're a little bit creepy, but it'll make sense once I get my other Santas up. Oh, how fun. Even with the, I don't know, tree on, tree off. I mean, the lights at night are awesome, but I love the brightness of that jadeite green color. Oh my gosh. It gives the tree such a vintage look with the jadeite green and the red bulbs this year. And the black is just a color. I mean, you don't really see the black when it's off, but you see the black when it's on. And just something about glistening little balls. Oh my gosh, love the tree. Oh, love it. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I know I have a long way to go of decorating our house for Christmas, but I have to think now. I don't have the normal places to put things, and I bought new things, and I wanted to buy new things because I like to shop. So thank you so much for watching the journey, the behind the scenes of what Chris and I are up to. You know, he's got the garage going on, I've got Christmas decorations going on, and still trying to make content for the other channels. So again, thank you so much for watching. We love you all. We appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're new and you're checking out this channel for the first time and you liked what you saw, just the everyday going on of what we have going on in our lives, we would really appreciate if you hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you know we've uploaded a new video. And we will see you next time, guys, and you can see what we're up to. Bye.